Carter family, Carter gang, and I'm back in this thing with another one, right? It is getting messy out there, right? It's getting ratchet out there. If y'all ain't heard, allegedly Cardi B told Moneybaggyo that Fletcher was smashing Offset when she was married. Well, goddamn, I know Offset did his dirt, and I know Cardi ain't innocent, but Cardi probably gotta feel like that still was my husband and the world knew that, and you was smashing him and you got a man, right? Why you smashing my man and you got a man, right? So Fletcher went to Twitter and left this post, right? She said, coming to a woman as a woman or telling on a woman to her man gotta be top 2 corniest, most miserable bees alive, right? Then the person one go to Lexus, who's in the middle of this and sharing these screenshots I'm showing you, said I kept it peak. I ain't tell the world she was talking about Cardi, right? I ain't tell the world how she called back Moneybaggyo trying to tell on Ari because of Offset, right? Then you see these text messages. It say, why you say that I smashed Offset this weekend like a sitch? I don't give a damn who you support. Line on my thing is crazy, and he have not smashed me neither. Y'all truly gotta leave me the F alone. Move on, tell him to tell you how he was smashing Ari while we was together, but yet I'm wrong for moving on, huh? Leave me the F alone. Then you see a text that said he smashed when you was in Atlanta, right? So this one go to Lexa person's in the middle of this, and I guess somebody think they spilling the tea, who knows? But this is a lesson to y'all, right? People go be messy. First of all, if you gonna date a rapper, an entertainer, and probably woman or male, right, you gotta expect to get cheated on. There's too much temptation out there, especially with the man rappers. There's too much temptation out there, too much woman, too many beautiful women throwing that thing. They got the world in their hands, the money in their hands. They want to experience the rapper experience. That's a part of the rap experience. That's a part of the rapper experience, right? Being able to smash anything that you want to. That's a part of the experience. I remember Game telling the story about how he copped the Range Rover, brand new Range Rover. He wanted to ride down the Shaw and get all that love from the woman and be out seen where it's popping at and do his thing, right? He said he wanted to feel that, get that full rapper experience. So I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all gonna date entertainers, especially the ladies, y'all gonna date these rappers, just know they gonna be smashing something. It's impossible to be faithful in their situation. It's impossible for Offset to be faithful in that situation. A young black male coming from nothing and you got the world at your hands, you gonna want to experience all that, and the women, they come with that. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, a wise old man once told me that the difference between a man who love his woman and who don't, a man, if he really love his woman, when he cheat, he gonna make sure she don't find out. That's the difference. I know a lot of women sitting there, oh, my man don't cheat, I got a faithful man, my man ain't cheating on me. Nah, shorty, he just care enough for you not to find out, to cover up his tracks good enough to make sure you don't find out. If you find out your man is cheating this repeatedly, he's a serial cheater, it's because he probably don't love you, right? Unless you just Miss Detective, you know what I'm saying? Unless you I Spy Detective, he probably don't really love you. You feel me? If you love your woman, you gonna make sure he don't cheat, right? I mean, you gonna make sure she don't find out you cheating. So when Cardi and Offset was going through what they was going through and she was finding out everything, either she I Spy Detective or he really didn't give a damn. And this come with the territory, right? You married that. Nope, can't nobody cry about this. It is all messy, and it's gonna be messy ratchets like this when you got young rich millionaires that ain't came from nothing and gonna have something. You gonna overeat. It's like if you starved all your life and you got a food full of refrigerator and you might start overeating, you might pig out. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take advantage for all them days you never had. You hear me? So, and I know some people feeling like, well, Cardi B can't really say nothing because she got smashed while she was pregnant, even though they wasn't together. I feel like that's still out of pocket for her getting smashed. But Ain't nobody innocent in this situation. I don't feel sad for nobody because you gotta know what you signing up for. You gotta know what you signing up for, and you can't get mad. Can't get mad at Ari. Now Moneybaggyo. Now that's a whole different story, right? I know Moneybaggyo in his mind is spinning right now. He don't know if Cardi B doing this for promo, this clout, or is it real, right? Because I don't think necessarily, I ain't seen no receipts by Cardi proving that this actually happened. So what is Moneybaggyo supposed to do in this situation? What he supposed to think? How he looking at Ari Fletcher right now? What can his mind got to do mental gymnastics? Of course, she gonna deny it. And Offset, he gonna keep it player and he gonna deny it, right? Because if it's true and he don't, then he can't smash no more. Now Moneybaggyo might want to go through Ari Fletcher phone. Now Ari Fletcher out doing her thing, he might be thinking about something. He might put a geotag on that thing. He might hire a private investigator or something, because I would want to get to the bottom of this, because you know Ari Fletcher, that's a fine piece of flesh right there, you feel me? So I wouldn't want to leave that because somebody tricked me out my spot because of a rumor, because of hip-hop internet celebrity games that they play. I wouldn't want to lose that, but I damn sure would want to be played. I damn sure would want to be the rapper that chick getting smashed by another rapper, right? To me, that's worse than a nigga off the streets, to me, because it's like, okay, I got one of them rap groups. Any nigga with a mic and some clout could smash, right? So Moneybaggyo, bro, if I'm you, shit, I'm getting to the bottom of this, because I need to know. I need to either be able to live in peace, you know what I'm saying, or move on. But with a woman that bad, I need to know, because a woman that bad, if you feeling like she the right one, you gonna wife that, have a gang of babies, you gonna do the most with her, you feel me? You gonna do the most with her, for real, for real. And they say Ari had smashed one of Meg Thee Stallion dudes. I don't know. I don't keep up with everybody do in their bedroom. But is it true that Ari Fletcher smashed Megan Thee Stallion dude too? They saying Ari's the home wrecker. You feel me? Keep your man in the house if Ari Fletcher out. You feel me? You drunk off that drink. You off whatever you be off to get your mind right. And Ari Fletcher throwing that thing. And you think you could smash that and get away with it? Hey, telling you, I don't know too many who gonna deny that woman if she's doing it. You know what I'm saying? She seemed very friendly, very social, like to twerk a lot. You know what I'm saying? She got the thirst trap videos galore. You know what I'm saying? And Cardi B too. That's why it's wicked out there. You know what I'm saying? The most beautiful. Like back in the day, we used to dream to want to be with the Janet Jacksons and the Mariah Careys and Whitney Houstons, and some of them probably turned out to be thoughts too. It wasn't social media back then, but it's like the women that we fantasized back then growing up seemed like actual women. Like if you got that, that's wifey material. Like Janet, oh, you got Janet. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, the most famous, beautiful woman, it seems like you don't want to wife that. Like we in a sexy bed, like Little Kim was before her time. Like when Little Kim came, most of the women in the music industry, at least from our vantage point, didn't seem like they was necessarily moving like that, and they could have been. Like as time go by, as stories go by, and write books, they was ratchet too. But nowadays, I think this is ratchet at the next level. You know what I'm saying? This is ratchet at the next level because you got people who ain't really celebrity talents. You got people that be famous just because who they dating. You got a lot of your common and average people that's off the streets. You know, Cardi B, she's super famous, but you know she come from the streets, right? And I can't even come from the streets because we all come from the streets. But this is the generation to where it's really best to be single, probably until you like 40. Probably until you until you done with your whole days as a man or a woman, and then you will notice somebody else who done with their whole days. But right now, from 20 to 40 for sure, this generation, everybody is in their whole, period. Right? So be careful who you choose and know this shit come with the territory, right? The more beautiful, the the more money, you know what I'm saying, the more fame, the more temptation that person gonna face, right? So if Offset did this, I mean, we gotta give Offset a pass. I mean, Ari Fletcher bad, you feel me? But he married, so I guess he don't get a pass. But this is all allegedly, man. We don't know. We don't know what Cardi B doing. I don't think we can trust everything she say, even though she do seem like she real. You feel me? So we gonna things. We gonna see, man. I got a feeling that this ain't the end of this. We gonna hear more with this. I got a feeling Cardi gonna come with some receipts. Something gonna pop off, right? So I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this situation with Cardi B and Ari Fletcher. They gonna start beefing, right? Is Moneybaggyo and Offset gonna start beefing? Is we finna have another rap battle? You know what I'm saying? Moneybag versus Offset. I don't know, y'all. But all I do know, if you in a relationship, keep your man in the house if he ain't with you. If you in a relationship, man, keep your woman in the house if she ain't with you. Because it always been ratchet, right? But this the first time, this the first generation where being ratchet is cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, so it's gonna happen even more. You hear me? But until then, man, to the next update on this is Carter Gang TV. I'm out this thing and I'm gone.